Welcome to an overview of multiple measurement point indicators. In this topic, you will gain an understanding about multiple measurement point indicators and how they are used as part of asset-wise data collection. Indicators are used to provide detection and reporting of non-normal states or conditions of assets. Often, indicators relate to a single point on an asset, such as the condition of a motor bearing, a boiler's pressure, the amount of fluid in an oil reservoir, the condition of a pump's impeller, etc. In some cases, an asset's condition cannot be measured by a single indicator with a single point of measurement. Measuring the condition of certain assets requires taking two or more measurements to arrive at a reliable reading for the indicator. An example is the wall thickness of a holding tank or pressure vessel. Different conditions exist at the bottom of the vessel where liquid is stored than at the top where vapor may be found, so measurements are taken at various locations or elevations on the vessel. Another example is the condition of piping, where the thinning of the pipe wall can be indicative of degradation or deterioration. In this case, it is not sufficient to measure a single point on the piping, as not all sections of piping degrade at the same rate or in the same way. The area of the asset at which measurements are taken is referred to as the measurement location, while the points on or around the asset where the individual readings are taken are called measurement points. Once the values for each of the measurement points is recorded, they are assessed to derive a value for the measurement location. For example, the lowest value might be selected, or the average value selected. As an example, a section of carbon steel piping may show signs of corrosion over time. Measurement point readings taken around the pipe can identify wall thickness or evidence of corrosion at different points. In the case of an indicator that measures the wall thickness of a pipe, 4 to 8 measurements are commonly needed at different locations around the circumference of the pipe. In this example, a pipe has 4 measurement points. A reading at each point was taken with the overall reading determined by the minimum reading of 6.395 millimeters. As stated, multiple measurement point indicators are not used for pipe inspections alone. They may be used for pressure vessels, above-ground storage tanks, and sometimes assets that are not nearby, such as offshore drilling rigs and their associated assets. To set up and use indicators with multiple measurement points, this feature must be enabled on the indicator type. Only numeric and descriptive indicators can have multiple measurement points. For numeric indicators with multiple measurement points, units of measure such as temperature or length are specified. For numeric indicators, the indicator's measurement point aggregation method, either a sum, average, median, maximum, or minimum, is used to determine the measurement point reading that is the reading's overall value. For descriptive indicators with multiple measurement points, an aggregate reading cannot be calculated. Instead, the most severe measurement point reading is used as the overall indicator reading. Measurement points on an indicator can be fixed or variable. For a fixed measurement point, the reading is always taken at the defined measurement location. For example, the roof of an above-ground storage tank is made of plates laid in a grid. Inspections are made of each plate at predetermined points. The overall condition of each plate is determined, and since the inspections are made at the same location, time after time, the deterioration or degradation of the roof itself can be tracked. A variable measurement point is a measurement point where the location may change from one reading to the next. The measurement point is described when the reading is taken. For a length of pipe, a reading may be taken where there is visible sign of wear, deterioration, or some other non-normal state. There is a general need in a number of industries to inspect long or large assets for various conditions or defects. Examples are pipelines, subsea structures, and rail tracks. At times, the measurement location on the asset is not known until the defect is found while performing the inspection. In these situations, indicators with variable measurement points are used. In subsea inspections, a remotely operated vehicle, also known as a ROV, is piloted along pipelines and subsea structures. Images are taken along the route, and where appropriate, indicator readings are noted. These readings are often descriptive. Examples are condition of pipe, whether it is damaged, covered by marine growth or debris, etc. Note that both numeric and descriptive indicators can be set up with variable measurement points. When a multiple measurement point indicator is created, you must specify whether the number of measurement points is fixed or variable. You then set up each measurement point and indicate if a reading for the point is mandatory. If it is, the indicator's reading cannot be completed or processed without a value for the measurement point. You may require that readings for all measurement points are mandatory, that they must be recorded. In some cases, it may be impractical to collect readings from each measurement point at every inspection. For example, a defined measurement point may be inaccessible due to a temporary obstruction. You might be satisfied with readings for most of the measurement points and don't require all of them. In this case, you can specify the number of readings that are required for a valid reading. If the indicator is numeric, you must also select the aggregation method. Choose from the sum of all measurement point readings, the average of readings, the median reading, the maximum or minimum reading. If the indicator has a variable number of measurement points, you will still set up multiple points and specify the number of valid readings required, but you can also set a number of readings to be pre-created. This allows ad hoc readings to be taken during the inspection. Consider the length of subsea pipe where the ROV is used to take X number of readings, but several measurement point readings were added as the conditions required. Alarms can be tracked and acknowledged on individual measurement points. As stated previously, a common use of multiple measurement points is a subsea inspection of pipelines. As the pipes are located on the seabed, there are a number of conditions that may need to be recorded at the measurement point level as part of a robust inspection. These may include the span of a pipe section, whether or not there is a berm at the inspection point, as well as the condition of the berm, anode readings, marine growth, debris in the area, etc. AssetWise provides a number of indicator subtypes that can be used on inspections. These subtypes can be associated with the indicator's readings or with measurement point readings. Up to 3 subtypes can be associated with each indicator type. The subtypes are then included on measurement point readings set for indicators of the type. 2 subtypes are created for measurement points of selected indicator types. These are anode and cathodic protection anode subtypes. This allows specific information to be recorded at the measurement point level. In addition to subtypes, surveys are used for some indicators. Surveys are linked to AssetWise panels that present information that is to be included when a reading is recorded. They are used to track the information about where a reading was taken and the associated conditions such as water temperature, depth, and elevation. In some cases, an indicator's survey information is applicable to a measurement point, but not to each measurement point reading. An example of this are anodes that are physically installed on specific locations that are known at the time when the structure is designed and built. As part of indicator settings, you can choose whether the survey information is supported on measurement point readings or only on the measurement point. You can select a message for the survey that will appear on work requests and work order tasks. In AssetWise, check sheets are used to record indicator information. Check sheets can be exported from AssetWise to Microsoft Excel. These include check sheets with multiple measurement points. This is useful when the inspector is not directly connected with AssetWise. They take readings for the required measurement points and for those additional ones that are found to be necessary. As part of the inspection, relevant survey information is recorded along with the readings. When the readings are completed, they are imported to AssetWise where they are processed. As noted previously, indicator alarms can be tracked and acknowledged on a measurement point level. Notes and attachments, including inspection photos, can be added to an individual measurement point reading. This information is useful to those who review inspection results and to those who will plan any follow-up work noted as part of the inspection and alarm acknowledgement. In summary, you have learned about multiple measurement point indicators and how they are used in AssetWise. You have learned of where multiple measurement point indicators are used. You know that the indicator type determines whether or not multiple measurement points can be used on an indicator. You know that an indicator's multiple measurement points can be either fixed or variable. You know how an overall indicator reading is determined when there are multiple measurement point readings. You know that alarms can be recorded and acknowledged at the measurement point level. And you know how indicator subtypes and surveys can be used with multiple measurement point indicators. For more information on this and related topics, please refer to the APM online help. Thank you for watching.